Hey blessed, stay blessed, what's good blessed family, back with another video, man. If you're new to the family, first time you're visiting, next time you're family, just make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you go this morning, that means that God bless you, just make sure to hit that like button. Today's positivity would be copy yourself a Spider-Man ticket because they are going quick, man. I know you and your girlfriend gonna trying to go see that Spider-Man.
So it doesn't come out on Christmas, it comes out
on the 17th.
Alright,
so
I'm gonna watch it, you know what I'm saying, somewhere between, I'm gonna watch it in December, you know what I'm saying, so
yeah. The 17th or the 16th. It's one of those dates. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all watch the movie, man, y'all don't be spoiling it for the rest of us, man. Stay up on their social media.
They said something about how all three of them were supposed to be up in the movie,
that's
bro.
Lit,
so
you know
that's pretty huge.
Hey, man, that's the positivity for y'all today. We gonna we already said the you already said the stuff. Vlogmas, man. This is somewhere in Vlogmas. I don't know what day it is, but let's just make this day 2. You wanna make this day 2?
Let's get it.
This is day 2 of Vlogmas. You know what I'm saying? We just turned this video into day 2 of Vlogmas, but it is pre-recorded. We're dropping every day, and we getting straight into today's video of Andrew Garfield responds to the fan on the internet.
It's me.
Damn, man, cut me off, man. Your boy cut me off, man. All right, let's get into it.
Garfield, and I'm about to go undercover on the internet. It's actually me. What do you think about Andrew Garfield 10 years from now? This is like a Matthew McConaughey question. Didn't he do that at the Oscars? He was like, just want to thank my hero. It's me. 10 years from now. It's like, cool. That's amazing. What a resource to be able to go, yeah, me. That's great. I'm down with that. Wikipedia. Sorry. Wikipedia. It's Wikipedia. Garfield was a gymnast and a swimmer during his early years and was also an avid philatelist. Is it pronounced philatelist? I think that's a stamp collector. Because philatelist sounds like a different story that I'm not comfortable talking about. This is a strange thing. I've been asked a lot about it recently. So what's your most prized stamp? And I'm like, what? I'm not
that's
a stamp
what it means?
collector.
You
yes, gymnast,
stamps?
yes, swimmer. I was ranked 3rd in the under-13s 100-meter butterfly in the southern counties of England. Also ranked 3rd as British schools gymnastics under-13s. One day in training, my Russian 200-pound gymnastics coach was sitting on my back doing a box split, and I thought, this is not childhood. This is some form of torture that I wasn't comfortable continuing. Posted. Arachnologists Yuri M. Marusik and Alireza Zamani honored Garfield's portrayal of the role of Spider-Man by naming a new species of crevice weaver spider, Pritha garfieldi, after him. I believe that's true. Pretty cool. Garfieldi, it's like, it makes me sound, it's a kind of Italian, but my original name was Garfinkel, like my family's name was Garfinkel, so it's funny, from Garfinkel to Garfield to Garfieldi, or Garfieldi, maybe it's Garfieldi because it's Latin. Never mind. Having completed the spiritual exercises of Ignatius of Loyola for silence, he said, what was really easy was falling in love with this person, was falling in love with Jesus Christ. That was the most surprising thing. I'm surprised to read it, and it's the truth. I had a very different relationship with the concept of Christ, and I'm pleased to say that I like him. I love him, I would go so far as saying. He's a pretty brilliant man when he was alive, and still remains an amazing spiritual symbol of simple stuff, you know, like goodness, loving thy neighbor, doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. Apply. Reddit. Ready for Reddit? I'm not ready for Reddit. Alright, so this is the Tick Tick Boom official teaser. Complex Sapien 20 says, WTF? Question mark.
That's that
Andrew
new
Garfield
movie on
can
Netflix.
sing.
Is it on there now?
Yes, define
Yeah.
sing. Yeah, sure. I'm not tone deaf, and I trained a lot for this.
It's a musical type of thing, but it could be good. It could be good.
Get my chops up, as it were, and I had a lot of help and support and a coach. And I've always wanted to learn how to sing properly, and this was definitely the opportunity to do that. Replied, you fat and stupid.
Y'all comment down below if y'all watched that Netflix original. Already.
Tell us if it's good or not.
Yeah. Good or bad. Comment down in the comment section.
You know, Andrew Garfield's a good actor, but sometimes movies be hit or miss.
Says, once with Andrew Garfield, simultaneously starring in 2 based on true story pro-Christian set in Japan movies, Silence and Hacksaw Ridge. What's with that? What's with Andrew Garfield doing this? What right does he have? Who does he think he is doing films that are set in Japan 2 in a row and about Christianity. What's his deal? Why are you angry at me, you fat and stupid? Like, I'm not calling you fat and stupid, I'm just calling you by your name. Why? It's my choice, my life. It just happened that way. There were these 2 projects that I read. They both happened to be set in Japan. I happened to play a Catholic and a Seventh-day Adventist in both. There are spiritual quest things, and they just appealed to me. You've got better things to do than, like, debate with yourself or other people who don't care about what I'm doing with my life. What are you doing with your life, you fat and stupid? You're not fat and stupid. You're sweet. You're probably a sweet person. If we were in the room together, we would have a nice conversation. But this is not the way to talk to me about my life and my work. Love you. Next. There's a picture of me as a child, and I'm wearing a little Spider-Man costume that my mother made for me out of felt, and it's epic. As everyone is discussing suit ideas, might I say this suit being worn by a kid Andrew Garfield is my pick. My mother would be very, very complimented by that. I agree. That would be the coolest. My mother's felt suit. Awesome. Twitter. It's me, for real, seriously. Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker. He was not a good Spider-Man, though. Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man, but was way too cool to be Peter Parker. Tom Holland is just the average for both. Which makes him the best, because he's the only one that is decent at both. Okay, cool, man. Fine, whatever. Like, cool. That's your opinion, bro. Climb a tree. Tobey is my favorite, right? Because that's my childhood. I think I watched that first Spider-Man film back to back like 3 times with my friend Terry McGinnis.
3 times.
And we were just incredibly high, and we would do the lines to each other, and he just was cracking up in my face, saying, "You'll never play Spider-Man." And now Sam, here we are. At Genghis Khan 17 says, someone put the idea of Andrew Garfield playing Joker for Pattinson's Batman, and after watching The Social Network, Mainstream and Silence, I have to say I'm very interested in seeing him be a Joker. No way. I wouldn't go near it. Would not go near it. But
it's a hard part. A hard role to play.
But I don't think I could ever do it because of what Heath did, what Jack Nicholson did, but then, of course, Joaquin's just like did his own genius thing. At Hollyberry _24 says, how does Andrew Garfield still have a voice at the end of Angels in America Part 1? So much shouting, crying face. Yes, I don't know how I did it. How anyone does that play. It's a crazy play. And the angel comes in and has sex with me, and it's wild. That would make sense to people who have seen the play. Otherwise, you're going to be confused by that. At Nate Fleming says, I would love to know how Andrew Garfield makes his acting choices. He's playing Jim Baker in the new film. He played a priest in Silence. He played the devout soldier in Hacksaw Ridge. I wonder why he's drawn to these roles. I like to stretch. I like to stretch my consciousness, and I like to feel as much empathy for as many people alive as possible, and I think that's what pretty much draws me to this range of people. And I like to feel like I'm being challenged. That's just me. I feel like Stephen Colbert will be a great kisser. I wonder if Andrew Garfield thought so too. Yeah. Now on to Quora. Now on to Quora. Why does Andrew Garfield appear on television shows talking with a British accent? It's just to keep you on your toes. It's because I'm English. Like, why would it? No, people do that though, don't they? Like, Madonna has this weird, and didn't Britney Spears for a while have a British accent? My father's American, so I have had his semi-weird hybrid British-American accent in my ear all my life, so maybe that's why I have easier time getting into an American accent. But yeah, no, this is my accent. Or is it? No, it is. How would MCU Iron Man treat Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? I definitely think Andrew Garfield Spider-Man would be pretty suspect of MCU Iron Man. I think he would be a little turned off by the excess, the billionaire, trillionaire status of Iron Man. I think it would rub my version of Spider-Man the wrong way. But, maybe there could be some influence there. Maybe my Peter Parker could wake Tony Stark up to his own egoic drives a little bit. We'll never know. Literally never know. What do I think about Andrew Garfield 10 years from now? God, I don't want to go into existential crisis on camera. So stop it, Cora. I think I'll have children at that point. I don't want to be too old and have children. I'll be tired. I will be 48.
Dang, he's 38 right now?
That's all I'm going to say. That's terrifying concept.
He has no children.
It's actually
I think so.
Was Andrew Garfield so method to social network that he doesn't have any social media? I had a Facebook page for like a month, and then we did that film, and I instinctively just deleted it and everything else. I was like, I have a feeling. So I'm thankful for that experience for many reasons, but also because it
social
kept me
network?
off
Yeah.
that hellhole. What influenced Andrew Garfield to become an actor? To be honest, it came from a period of real lostness when I was a kid, and I kind of let everything fall away. I gave up the gymnastics, I gave up the swimming. I was a skate punk kid listening to Rage Against the Machine and Beastie Boys and like watching skate videos and smoking too much weed, and I was lost. I was like a lost, angsty kid. I was like, this can't be it. This can't be what life is. It can't just be the stuff that you're a doctor or you're a lawyer or you're in business, and otherwise you're kind of like whatever. Like the arts just weren't a thing, weren't valued. I always loved movies. I'd never been to the theater. And then it was my mother. My mother was like, have you thought about something creative and artistic? Because she could tell I was struggling. And I tried everything. I tried painting, sculpting, music, everything. It was fine. But then the last thing I think I tried was a theater class outside of school. And that's all. And that was it. It was like the doors of perception opened up, and I was like, oh, this is where it's at for me. YouTube, top 10 pivotal moments from the social network. Spinstaz says, the acting here is that much more amazing when you think about how Fincher made them do it millions of times and usually Sorkin demands word for word. How did these actors do it? So there's something about how Fincher works where actually doing it millions of times means you have it in your bones and in your body in such a deep way that you don't have to think anymore, and you're just present with your fellow scene partner. And it creates these very lived in, simple, truthful performances. And then you're working opposite great actors like Jesse Eisenberg, and you just tune into each other, and it becomes this alive, unconscious kind of dance. You know, when you repeat a word over and over again, it becomes meaningless, and then like you lose yourself. Like that's what Fincher's looking for. So actually there's a method to that madness. God damn it, Jimmy. Why didn't you ask him about the video instead of the photo? I'd love to see what he'd come up with to dodge that. This is about this Spider-Man Photoshop thing that we talked about on Jimmy Fallon. Listen, at this point, people just I'm done. Like, you know, we'll all find out when the movie comes out, and we'll either be very disappointed, or we'll be very happy, or like someone will say, "I told you so," and another person will say, "But I told you so." We'll all find out. I'm sorry in advance. Next. All right, TikTok. No, I don't have TikTok. I actually don't have any of these. Or I might have Instagram, but it's like...
Oh, Core is like a question asking app, yeah.
One follower, and it's like my best friend. And we just share like pig videos or whatever. It's actually me. So, we have an image. It's of 3 Spider-Man suits. Tobey's, mine, and Tom Holland's. Andrew Garfield 83 says, which one do you think had the best suit? Out of these 3... I actually like Tom's one the best, but I like the one with Amazing Spider-Man 2 the best.
And the middle one's Andrew's.
Alright,
the first one's Toby.
That was lovely though. Last one's time. Thanks for coming along on this wild ride.
Oh, the small
See you next
spider.
time on this thing. Bye. Forever.
If I had to rank them, I would probably go off of not the images that they put up on the screen were kind of like bad.
Weird, yeah, because the last one didn't look new.
Off of like what I remember from the Amazing Spider-Man, I think he did have the best suit. Then I think
Iron Man made it.
No. I'm talking about
Andrew.
Then I'm not gonna lie, Tom Holland's suit looks a lot more 2021.
Yeah.
It just looks a lot more.
Iron Man,
you know what I'm saying? It's a 2021 suit. I don't really think. I think you gotta stay away from Tobey's suit. Toby, that man's the OG. He the OG Spider-Man. So
that's the end of the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow our social medias. You've seen it all throughout the video, man. Vlogmas Day 2. Y'all get ready for the next video. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? And like I say in all videos, stay blessed until next time.